Welcome back, everyone. Today we are boarding Utopia of the Seas. This is Royal Caribbean's newest Oasis class cruise ship, and they're calling it the world's biggest weekend. We're going to explore some of the new additions to this ship, including a giant Windjammer with some really unique offerings, alongside a waterslide that I have never seen before. We obviously have to show you our interior room overlooking Central Park before heading to dinner, which included our favorite meal all trip. The night comes to an end singing our favorite songs and watching Utopia, Royal's brand new ice skating show, with the finale you don't want to miss. Good afternoon, everybody. From Port Canaveral, you can see behind me Utopia of the Seas is docked over here, and that is what we are doing today. We are starting our cruise vlogs here at Port Canaveral with a 3-night, 4-day cruise on Utopia of the Seas. Now today is embarkation day, so we're gonna go ahead, start from the house, show you how we got here, and then we'll pick up from there. It is embarkation day, and we have our 2 suitcases. Probably should have went bigger because this is quite full, but we have everything packed up at this point. We have check-in in about an hour and a half. Look at how massive this thing is. To be fair, we packed for the 2 of us for the whole weekend. So this is pretty much all clothes. The other stuff has a lot of like camera stuff and other random gizmos and gadgets in there, but my goodness, this thing is packed for a basically 4-day, 3-night cruise. That's crazy. We have just pulled up to Terminal 1. There is Utopia of the Seas. I see water slides galore up there, it looks like. You know, funny enough, a hurricane had just come through Florida and pretty much all of the eastern United States, but you could see out in the distance there are some storms brewing, and I think there's another storm coming here right behind Helene. So hopefully we don't have any issues while we're out on the water. But obviously we'll let you guys know over these next few days if anything does end up happening. Now we did park over here in kind of the overnight parking, or the parking that is here for the next few days. You actually prepay it because they know that you're staying for the cruise. And it was about $78 for the 4 nights. Sorry, 3 nights, not 4 nights, 4 days. But either way, we're gonna go ahead and get our stuff checked in. What a beautiful ship. It looks new, it just looks clean and pristine. Again, we didn't have the water slides on our last cruise, so we're excited to do, I think it's like the Kraken or the Void. I don't know what it's called, but it's the big one on the back there. Very excited to be able to do that. I know this is an Oasis class, and we have done Oasis class ships in the past. I think I've done 2 of them at this point, so I don't think there's too many crazy variations, but either way, let's go ahead and get checked in. There we go, Cruise Terminal 1. Now again, our check-in time I think was 12:30. We are a little bit behind, a little bit of traffic getting out here, and we were just a little bit late. All right, well, now we are going up. We just went through security. We've done this a few times now, but here we go, up the escalator, on to our next adventure. This actually still looks kind of busy over here. All of the lines, but I don't think it should be too long. We'll try and find one that's empty. All right, we got a spot here. We're gonna go ahead and get checked in. That was all of maybe a minute. Got that taken care of very quickly. There we go, ship this way. All right, we had a few weird blips. I don't know what was going on. Something was going on with my passport, and I wasn't getting checked in. I don't really know, but it did all get taken care of. We are now on the gangway, heading on to the brand new Utopia of the Seas. Here we go, first steps on. Nicole was first. There it is, Utopia of the Seas. How's it going? Woo-hoo. Party time, party time. Look at this pesky parrot. Oh, this is sweet looking. On Allure and Oasis, they didn't have this. This looks like a lot of fun already. A little bit of a different layout. I can already see it. First thing though, we do need to go over to guest services and get a few things taken care of. So give us just a few minutes. All right, a little bit of a rough start here. So couldn't get the Royal Railway yet. We are on the wait list. We'll see if we can end up getting that. It is something I was calling them multiple times. I've talked to them a ton of times. Have not been able to get that reservation online. They said we have to do it here on the boat itself. So unfortunately, we couldn't get it. It is all booked up, but we are on the reservation. I also asked for a 2-seater for our dinner, and we are with a group of like 6 people because like we film, so I just like don't want to like make people feel awkward or anything. It's totally fine, like we'll do it, but it's just like for the sake of like other guests, I don't want to be rude. So we are trying to figure a few of those things out, but either way, we're gonna go ahead, head up to our room and do a little room tour really quick. They have some pretty fancy elevators here. So we're on floor 9, so we're gonna go to elevator D, and that is how this works. So we're just gonna wait over here. All right, we decided to take the stairs. It was taking a little while, so as cool of a system as it is, didn't feel like it was working out totally how we thought it was going to. We waited for a few minutes and we're like, we're just gonna take the stairs. Very busy also. I think it is a fully booked cruise, so there's going to be a lot of people on this boat today. So I think everybody in the comments before was saying it's a ship, not a boat. I think I just kind of use it all interchangeably. It's a vessel, it's a boat, it's a ship. It's a, I don't know, but we'll probably try and call it a ship, but sometimes we might call it a boat. All right, we have an interior room, by the way. Nicole has never seen this. We started with a balcony, so be prepared, Nicole. There it is, 9253, port side. Okay, here we go.
I'm a little scared, Dillon. Oh, we have a window.
Oh, we have an interior window.
Oh, that's not bad.
Okay. Wow, I was so nervous.
Ooh.
I thought.
I was like, wait, there's not even a screen of a blue water.
Okay, so let me tell you guys a little story. First of all, I gotta turn the lights on in here. Where's the here we go. Hold on.
Oh, this is.
I gotta put our card in. It's one of those fancy ones. Okay, so you have to put the card in to get the lights working. We got it here. There's Nicole over in her little nook over there. All right,
reading nook.
I'm gonna pause this TV for a second and tell you why this isn't that bad. Okay, so the last time I had an interior room, we had no porthole, we had literally nothing. You closed the door and it was pitch black. It was kind of frightening. So this has like a little window. We'll do a little room tour here in just a second, but that is why I was so nervous. I'm like, it's gonna be one of those things where like you close the door and it's completely dark until you turn on a light, and then you have light, and it's like, I don't know, it was very weird. This is totally fine. We don't have a balcony. We went super affordable on this ship for this one because we were just like, we wanna go explore it. We have one in January that we spent a lot more money on, more excursions, things like that. So that one's gonna be a lot more in depth. But for this one, we were like, we wanna go check out Utopia, but we don't need to like go above and beyond as far as like the stay. Plus, you really don't spend that much time in the room. The balcony is awesome, especially when you're pulling into a port. Absolutely love that. But either way, let's go ahead and do a room tour for you guys. It's actually pretty big in here, a lot bigger than I thought it was going to be. My apologies, my microphone was not working correctly and I have to do a little voiceover for you guys, but I just wanted to point out that the room felt a lot more spacious, and it just like the walking space was really nice. I also point out that the couch here is pretty comfortable, not something I would sleep on, but definitely, you know, nice to just kind of lounge on. We look at some of the closet space, and just keep in mind right now, Utopia is 3 and 4 night sailings. So there is plenty of space in here. Maybe if they transition to a 7-night sailing or something like that, it would be utilized more, but we didn't really use almost any of it. Then the thermostat is something I wanted to point out, because on Allure of the Seas, we had this really old one where like the dial, you just kind of like cranked it to either blue for cold or red for heat, and you really didn't know what you were setting it at, where this one, at least you can kind of tell what's going on. We look at some of the counter space over here where I kind of point out that there are more drawers. You got a blow dryer, and then there's actually the cooler down there. A lot of people call it a mini fridge. I think it's technically a cooler because it'll keep things cool, but it will not make them cold. So if you put something like a, lukewarm water bottle in there, it's not going to get cold overnight. But if you put like a cold water bottle in there, it will kind of keep its cold. Then I am pointing out some of the outlets that you have on the actual desk area here. You've got some USB, you've got the traditional ports, and then I think those ones that are empty are for anybody that's traveling internationally that can go ahead and utilize any of their international plugs. I also want to point out that on the side tables, we do have a traditional plug there along with a USB-C, and then you have a light, and that is on both sides. So both ends of the bed are able to utilize a plug and a USB-C. And then next I'm looking under the bed just to show you there's a lot of storage space down there. Pretty much you could just pop your luggage down there if you wanted to, your empty luggage or whatever. That's kind of what we did. And then we are taking a look at our Central Park view. We were there right on the end, and I'm kind of pointing out there's some smudges. I think there was a little kid. It looked like little handprints all over the window, so he's probably just looking outside and watching everybody kind of walk by. And then finally we end with the bathroom, and I'm just kind of pointing out that the door has like a little magnetic system. Not too much of a pull to it. It's just kind of keeping it closed. As well, you have 2 hooks on the back for towels, robes, whatever. And then the actual shower itself was definitely different than Allure, where this one actually had a door that opened outward, where Allure had one that kind of like slid together. And Allure's was also kind of a frosty look to it. This is clear so you could see through it. The shower itself also did feel a little bit bigger. Counter space and everything else looked pretty similar to the other ships in my opinion. But again, it's kind of utilized to go to the bathroom and shower, and that's about it. All right, we have made it upstairs. Take a look outside, though. I like that. You get the big coconut sign. Looks like they're having a party out there.
Oh, I love those lay in the water chairs.
Oh, over there, yeah. Look at that. You get like a little floating mini hot tub thing or something up top.
Right
up there. It might be. Hopefully not. I don't know. I think it's going to be pretty cool. I'm really excited for this one. And it looks clean. It looks new. I'm stoked. Yeah, it is. Let's go to the Windjammer. It's right behind us here. Here is Windjammer right here. This is unique. This feels fancy. Look at this. What the heck?
It's so much.
This is like, I don't know. Don't you feel like fancy? This is crazy. Hand washing stations. Always love that. So we're gonna go ahead and wash our hands. Nicole will show us how it's done. Little automatic soap dispenser there. And then the hands, and then right here, also a mirror if you want to check yourself out. This is crazy looking in here. Totally different of a look from the other Windjammers that we have been to. Look at this front display. It's food. There's cupcakes here. Royal Caribbean, Utopia of the Seas. How stinking cool.
What flavor is it?
So these are vanilla cupcakes that were over there at the table. So first bite, try it out. First item on the cruise. I don't know if it's gonna be any good or not. They said it's just vanilla. But I was nervous because I feel like we just talked about like dye flavored things tasting a little weird.
I think it's a whipped cream frosting.
Okay.
Cake's really good. Frosting's a little lackluster.
So it looks like off to the left we have the deli here. Let's go take a look at some of these items. Look how fancy all of this looks. Now, I'm not going to show you everything because I feel like it will take forever, but I'll kind of just point out the different sections that they have. But look at that cheese wheel.
Oh, wow.
We have Asian over here, some Asian cuisine. Oh, you can do like a stir fry. You have some naan bread. Let's see, a beef stir fry. Butter chicken. I love butter chicken. Also love masala. All right, let's try out. This is just a strawberry daiquiri virgin. Is it?
As always, it's sweet.
Yeah. So we did, again, the refreshment package, not the alcoholic package. We're only here for a few days. We'll buy any alcoholic drinks just as we want. We don't drink enough alcohol to really justify it, unfortunately. So we did at least the refreshment so we can get a few fun drinks. We can get smoothies, some like non-specialty. Well, yeah, we don't know if they're smooth. I thought they would be. Oh my gosh, they have churros? What?
Oh, that right now.
Oh my gosh, they have a churro station. No way do they have like a little churro bar. Oh my gosh, look at them. That's so good. Here is seafood. Wow, look at all that. You've got lobster up there. You've got mussels. You got salmon tartare. What is over there? Clams? That's fancy. This is like crazy good. We have soup over here, then we have a favorite section. Oh, we have BBQ chicken, pork schnitzel, we have a Guinness beef stew with rice. Man, I feel like this Windjammer is like bumping. Yeah, this is like, I don't know, this is crazy nice. I feel like this is definitely a step up from the Allure. Jelly sandwiches, that's funny. You get a little medley over here. What are these, coconut cream puffs, cookies? Thirst quencher over here. It looks like some crazy, oh, they're out of order. But you have like coffee, it looks like some new tech over there. There's more of that naan bread. Of course, the dessert bar. What is over here? Is that a carrot cake? You know we've been on the hunt for a carrot cake, but we've been striking out. I'm sure we'll still try it though. This is super nice too. They have a gluten-free section right here. So if you guys are looking for gluten-free, everything right in front of us here is gluten-free. How nice. All right, so we found a spot here by the window. You get the industrial look here. We don't quite have the beautiful views yet, but we will have it pretty soon. So I'm gonna go ahead, pick up some items, and then show you what we got, but it's kind of busy up there, so give us 1 second. All right, we'll start up with this plate here, which is going to be just a few fruits. We went with cantaloupe, watermelon, and pineapple. So traditional, but always a delight. And then we went with some more of our proteins. We have a pork schnitzel, we got a burger, mac and cheese, and a few french fries. I don't like to take too much because I feel like I'd rather just go up versus waste a ton of food. So this is all stuff that I definitely would eat. Either way, this is our lunch and a view right now. So let's go ahead and start digging in. Also, what is that one over there? You see that? I don't know what it is, that white one. It looks like a military ship of some sort. I think this is like a transportation one. It looks like they got the big cranes. I feel like they like pick up and deliver, you know, crates off of that thing. Oh, you know what? I think it's one of those like garbage ones. I think all like the garbage goes underneath those things and it closes up. I don't know. I don't know enough about anything nautical based, to be honest. Well, a little bit of a strikeout. So Nicole did pick up a few things herself, but unfortunately, they're closing everything down right now. It's 3 p.m., right? Yeah, and they like close it fast. Yeah, they take it down. There and I'm heading over to the churros, pull them away. The lobster, pull it away. I'm like, wow, like you're just out of luck. So I grabbed some remainders. I almost grabbed the churros myself, but I was like, no, I'll grab them after. So hopefully it all comes back out because I really want to try those churros. If those churros aren't back, oh, I'm going to be so upset. Get right in. All right, we're going to try everything out and then we'll kind of let you know. I've started to eat a few things, but now that we have everything else, kind of, we wanted to try more, but unfortunately, yeah. So 3 p.m., got to remember that. All right, we have kind of started to pick away. We'll kind of finish up a few more things here, but before it's all gone, let's talk a little bit about it. Burger is almost gone. One more bite left there. I really liked it. Nicole didn't try it, but I liked it a lot more than the one that we had on Allure. I think this one was a little bit thicker, felt just more genuine. The schnitzel, so the pork schnitzel, it's very, very dry, unfortunately. The flavor's pretty good, but just, like I said, really dry. These were not very good. These were the wedges. Do not recommend. They taste almost chemically. We got the naan bread, which was good, very soft and kind of a little bit chewy, but just like perfect. Rice was good. We got the tofu version because that's all they had because it was closing down. But the masala actually tastes good, but we don't like tofu, or I guess just like it's just kind of a weird consistency. So the masala itself is good. The chicken tender is good. Fries are good. All the fruit was great. The pineapple was the best in my opinion. Then the watermelon, and then the cantaloupe. Cantaloupe was good. It just like, it didn't have a bunch of flavor. This is the beef stew. The Guinness beef stew. Guinness beef stew, correct. A little bit heavy on the beer flavor, but it is really good and flavorful overall. But again, we didn't have much rice to kind of go with it. So now you kind of just have the stew and not kind of like the mode to kind of like take it in. But yeah, I think that's kind of what I'm feeling. Anything else you want to point out overall? No, I mean, it was okay, but I guess in all fairness, like it wasn't what I wanted to try. I just got up there too late. So I feel like I kind of like had to like pick what was there, and I didn't love some of the options, but that's on me for not being up there on time. As we are leaving, look at these. I think this is chocolate sculptures here. What? That is so cool. Okay, out the way that we came in. Oh, this just turned on. Spooky Ghost. Oh, that one's on too. They're just randomly turning on. We are just stepping outside for the first time right now. The lime and coconut does look pretty sweet. Everybody is out here. Like I said, it is going to be a very busy cruise for this trip. Also, we are coming out here to grab our cup. We need to grab our like little drink cup that you get because you get that included with your refreshment package. So they have something called sprinkles here. So they're ice cream. They have like a little ice cream bar over there that you can put like sprinkles and stuff on it. They are up in their game. I see you, Utopia. Well, you know we had to stop for an ice cream, and it's just sprinkles there. So I thought it was going to be more, but you do have a little bit of sprinkles. I guess it makes sense with the name. So this is pretty cool. So this is like a little kids area. They've got a slide over there. But look at that. That's like legit. They've got legit slides here. They've got a few of them right here. You've got the orange, blue, and yellow. And that one even has like a little bowl that you go into. This is a cool outdoor bar here. I think this is where the hot tub was before, but it kind of wraps around. You're a little bit shaded. I really like that. The solarium looks big. Wow, so I think taking away the upstairs at the other one actually opened it up a lot. So wouldn't you agree this looks bigger?
Oh, I don't know. I think I need to look around.
Okay, I was gonna say, I think that you said the upstairs portion here, remember? Like the stairs,
But I think
it opens it up.
Bigger, the upstairs, downstairs.
Oh, do you?
Uh-huh.
Oh, I think like not having the
I also
upstairs.
have no concept for space.
That's true. I was gonna say, I feel like with me, like I look at this and I'm like, oh, like it feels like big and spacious up here and like just way more open. I like this design because I feel like with the stairs and being upstairs, it kind of like took away from kind of this grand feel here. They also have hand washing stations out here. They really put them all throughout the ship. I really like that. We have some hot tubs over here, lots of seating in here. It's kind of got a cool breeze. I like it. You know, I typically don't really go to the solarium much except for the hot tubs, but like this feels like a really good area to hang out. A bar out here too. I don't know, I'm really liking Utopia right now. Here's another hot tub with another layer down, and it kind of overhangs the back. This is awesome. I really like this design. I think Nicole's gonna like that little area down there. This hot tub area looks awesome as well. You've got another one over there. There is so much space back here. This has to be bigger, like for sure. These fun little sculptures of seahorses here. Again, behind it, as I was pointing out, is another hot tub, but the amount of space here is ridiculous. Okay, I'll stop talking about the space, but just so you guys know, it is awesome back here. And there are actually multiple levels. If you go down right around the corner here, you can actually go onto the bottom floor as well. So we do still kind of have an upstairs, it's just a little bit different. So the other side had the bar. The hot tub is still over here, and you get a TV. So maybe they'll put on some football games or something on Sunday. I don't really know, but I like that they use like the greenery up here. Here's that water slide portion. We're definitely gonna be doing that. And I think we'll be able to take you guys along with us. I'll bring the GoPro on there. I will come sliding through. Oh, look at how fast you come in there. Oh, that's so cool.
I've never done that on a body slide, only like a tube.
Yeah, same here. It's gonna be so much fun. This is kind of interesting. They have cabanas on the actual ship here. This is 12 Paradise Drive. You can call them over here. So I don't think they had these on Allure. I know that they had kind of like covered seating, but I don't recall them having like cabanas here like this. Also, we have kind of the lounger style chairs here that are green, and then right here you have blue. So kind of two different variations. I think these still do recline, but not like this. So depending on what you want to do, maybe you want to sit and read. Maybe this is a little bit easier for you versus like laying down. Kind of your choice. Also, we can come take a look over the edge. Here's our view. I wonder what those are down there. I feel like that's like a restock for everything that they put on the ship here. Also, we're parked way back there. You might be able to actually see our car. Quite the line there for the slides, so we'll see. Tomorrow, I think it's NASA. I think it'll be a good day to do some slides and do some stuff on the actual ship here. But yeah, definitely some lines are gathering over there. But I assume they might move decently quick since you have 3 slides up there. But I bet you a lot of people want to do this orange one.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's do the big countdown. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Welcome
we're walking around getting ready for our set sail party, it looks like this is the arcade. It's pretty decent sized in here, bigger than the other one as well. Kind of fun, looks new. Some cool little things here. I think you get some discounts and you have a little card. We don't really spend too much time here, if any at all, but maybe we'll try it out this time. But we kind of wanted to keep exploring the ship here. Here's the Loco Fresh. Last time it was just in a little hut off to the right. This one looks to have quite a big section here. Yeah, take a look at this. Quite the big bar over here. So you have kind of put your stuff together, your own little burritos. Looks like they have pre-packaged ones over here. They have a chicken burrito, chicken quesadilla, beef burrito. So that's pretty cool. Get one that's already pre-done or make your own. And you have a few desserts there at the end. Oh yeah. Yeah, the little fruit cups down there at the bottom.
Refreshing.
Some fruits over here and then some fruit drinks over here. It looks like maybe like a strawberry or blueberry kind of drink there and maybe a lemonade. And you have a few more toppings over here. Sliced jalapeno, lettuce, lime, queso blanco, just a little bit of everything. So definitely a little bit more in depth than the other ships. Coming back here to the back of the boat, it looks like we have, I think that's the Windjammer right there. All of the staterooms that have the internal balconies. I think that's just kind of a look maybe from the Windjammer as well. Not too sure, but I want to come over here and take a look at the giant slide. This is just kind of a playground over here, which is kind of fun. You have like a little bit of a jungle gym, some like little mini rock climbing stuff. You got, it looks like this is a pretty big slide in the center here. And there is the massive slide. So I think I called it like the Void or Kraken or something. It's called the Ultimate Abyss. Yeah, if you look, you kind of spiral all the way down. Very nerve-wracking holding my camera up over there. Also, we have the Disney Wish right across the way on the water. They are getting ready to set sail today too. It looks like, I think I saw the Glory. I don't know if that is the, that's a Carnival or if that was a Royal. I don't know who owns the Glory, but that is Disney right there. Yeah, look at this thing, the Ultimate Abyss. That is crazy. So I don't think this is a water slide actually. I thought it was a water slide. I think it's a body slide that you have like a little like raft thing. I don't even know, but you like sit on it. And I'm seeing people, nobody's wearing swimsuits going on this, so I think it's just a regular slide. What? They do also have the flow riders here on board. This is something that I still have yet to do. I want to do it, I just haven't done it. I don't know, I feel like it's always a long line and just never commit, but maybe one time we will. Maybe this will finally be the trip that we commit to doing the flow rider. But yeah, either way, it's kind of a fun view back here. It's always interesting because you get so much industrial off the back of the ship here. You get, you know, just like random things of water. I think there's some restaurants out there, obviously other cruise boats, but then at some point, you know, you get just like, I don't know, open water as soon as you start getting out there, and it's beautiful, beautiful views. It's funny too because you kind of just go like right outside and you can still see land as you kind of head out that direction. It's always kind of fun. But either way, I think we're gonna wait for our set sail and then we'll kind of continue on. Look at that slide. Oh my gosh, that looks intense. Somebody has just challenged me to ping pong. Oh, taking off the sunglasses. Oh, she's getting ready over here. Okay. Bags off, shades are off. Game on, I guess. Who won?
I smoked him.
You did? What was the score?
21-11.
Okay, good job. So this is kind of weird. I think we should have sailed away a little bit ago. They made an emergency announcement just a little bit ago, and sorry, I'm coming over here to look at this. Maybe I should be looking actually at this one over here. But yeah, we're waiting, and when we were actually checking in, they also had like a code and somebody that they were looking for, so like a room. So I don't know if there's something weird going on this boat. We're gonna find out though. Hopefully nothing too crazy. But what I am looking for is the Vitality Spa, because I want to get a smoothie of some sort, or maybe even get a milkshake from Johnny Rockets, but I don't know. Spawn Fitness is on 6. So they gave a triple alpha and a room number, which I Googled, and it said that that is like a serious medical emergency. such as either like a heart attack or something that like really requires some sort of assistance. So I think that is why we're not leaving yet, but I think we were supposed to leave just a little bit ago. So we're just gonna keep on exploring for now. Hopefully everything is okay with whoever the guest is. I don't know if they end up needing to get off board or what the situation is, but either way, we're coming over here to Johnny Rockets because my refreshment package includes milkshakes. Oh, look at this on the boardwalk. They actually have some games out here, so you kind of get that like real vibe. Also, Playmakers is out here on the boardwalk instead of in like the main promenade. That's interesting. So if you guys are interested, now it's in a new location for Utopia. Here we go, Johnny Rockets, baby. And there we go. We have our first milkshake with a little heart straw. So they have a little rock climbing area for kids almost, kind of like a jungle gym, but actually right over here, let's go take a look. We have the rock climbing wall, which I found out is free thanks to you guys. You guys let me know that it is actually included in your vacation on Utopia of the Seas for the Royal Caribbean ships. You can actually go ahead and do this for free. So I don't know if we'll end up doing it. Again, there's a lot to do. We'll see. It's a lot to cram in 3 nights and 4 days. And this is the Aqua Theater back here. There is a new show here, which is going to be very fun. I think we're doing it tonight. I don't know, we tried to schedule everything out as soon as you get on the boat. That's one thing with these big mega ships is you kind of have to schedule everything ahead of time. You have to like get tickets, it's free, but they kind of like need you to register. I think you could still come in and do standby, but you won't get as good of a seat, so you gotta just keep that in mind. To be fair though, it's not the biggest stadium, so I think you'll ultimately be able to get a pretty good seat no matter what. That's a big thing with these ships is you start to get new like variations on the shows, and that's kind of what differentiates them. So we'll go ahead and try them all out and see how they compare to Allure, which was our last ship we did. We have gotten back to our room. Swim trunks are on. It's time to swim. We got everything taken care of. I want to point one thing out before we get out of here though. These plugs are not working super well. So I love that we have them, but this one here, the USB-C, is not giving me power. I have to use this one. And this one keeps giving me like a finicky connection. So I don't know if it just isn't strong enough or what. It did charge when it was charging, but it kept like saying like that it wouldn't. So I just want to kind of let you guys know, as nice as these are, there are a few issues that I've been having with them. You know, they're there nonetheless. So maybe like lower powered things, maybe they're not great for like phone charging. Not too sure, but just wanted to point that out. Also, it took us quite a while, but we are finally moving. Obviously, we have nothing to see here, but we are finally moving. We can feel it. A little late, but better late than never. Either way, we're gonna go hang out in the pool for a little bit, and then we'll meet you guys back when we get ready for dinner. Well, we are back in the room right now, and it is a rocky one. This is one of the heaviest like wave situations I have dealt with. We went to the pool for about an hour or so. We do have dinner in about 30 to 40 minutes. We got to go down and double check kind of our double situation. We are taking these, I think they're bonines or bonines, I don't know. We took one, the serving size is 1 to 2. I'm taking a second one to be preemptive. I mean, I am like rocking and rolling out there. The waves in the pool were like pushing up like crazy. So these are little chewables. I highly recommend if you guys are cruising, take them. Not drowsy or like a non-drowsy. I was gonna say I don't get drowsy from them. So it definitely helps out a lot in my opinion at least. So definitely recommend you take them like every day. So gonna take it, crunch it up. A little bit of bitterness to it, but it's not bad and it really does help. But either way, we're gonna get ready for our dinner. Being a platinum member, you get a robe. So yeah, we asked, I was like, oh, I'm a platinum member. Can I get a robe? And he was like, absolutely. So I'll show you the robes that are included for platinum or above. Here we go. Our robes, they're pretty heavy.
Are they soft?
Not really.
You think they're clean?
Okay.
Wow.
Fashionista.
You got a hood?
I think I do back there. How do I look?
You look cozy.
Whoo! So that toga party that's on Sunday night, might have just found the fit. So, but it's a little scratchy. I'm not gonna lie to you, but you know what? It's nice. It's complimentary, and platinum members, you always love to get a little perk. All right, we are heading now to dinner. We have kind of cleaned up. Nicole's all dressed up. I'm dressed up a little bit here.
You should use them.
Thank you. But we, like I said, are heading down right now. We actually have to talk to kind of the host over there and figure out our dining situation. So give us 1 minute and we'll go take a look at the menu and take you to dinner with us. Here is our dinner menu for the night. So the chef's recommendation is the crispy crab cake. We have the southern fried chicken and the key lime pie. Some of our main courses tonight, as well as some of our starters and our desserts. Then you have the premium options if you want to go ahead and upgrade whatever you're having. Let's see what we go for. I think the ones that have the little mark next to them, they always have like that little Royal Caribbean sign. So we'll see what is all new. I like to typically get things that aren't every single night, but that's just me. Alrighty, we have our table here. Now looking at the menu, it kind of looks to be the same from our last cruise, or very similar at least. Before we sometimes will actually get 2 or 3 of the items, so like, we might do like spinach artichoke, roasted tomato, and like escargot or something, for example, for like an appetizer, and we'll split them. I don't know what we're gonna do. Last time we got the southern fried chicken, I don't think I loved it. So we're looking at potentially like the fish fillet, the prime rib, and that chicken sod. So I think those are going to be our main course options. We'll see if we end up doing all 3 or picking and choosing, but it's looking pretty good right now. And our seats, so it is Nicole and I here in our 2-seater, and we are kind of next to the railing right here, kind of off to the side. A decent little view of the entire room. Something a little interesting is we have one of those like escape boats outside of the window over here, which is kind of unique compared to the ocean view that I think we had last time, but that's all right. Also, the bread tends to be really good here. Always love that. I went with an unsweet tea and Nicole did a club soda. Just had some bread. They always have pretty good bread options here. And the tea here is an unsweet tea. I don't really like it. I feel like there's not much flavor. It kind of just tastes like water. I'm not getting much tea. I did try to add some sugar to it. I typically don't. I like just kind of plain black tea. Not really doing it for me, unfortunately. So don't know if I would recommend that. How is the club soda at least?
It's good. Love good club soda. I appreciate.
Sorry, we were just getting our appetizers. What were you saying about the club soda?
It's good. I always laugh when I ask for a lemon and I get brought some lime. So I appreciate the lemon, and it's nice and bubbly, and the boat's rocking's really getting to me. So I'm trying to see if the club soda helps a little bit.
It is very rocky, but there is the spinach artichoke dip, and here is my tomato soup. Hopefully we aren't rocking too much that will knock anything over, but it is very, very sway-y tonight. But they kind of look like almost like Doritos of sorts.
That's what I thought.
Yeah, so how's the flavor on it?
Good. They're just like a plain tortilla chip. They're thick, which I like, but the dip's really good, actually.
Okay. I don't think we had that last time, right?
No, we not.
Should have tried it. But either way, now we are. Well, I'd like to talk about my tomato soup really quick. Last time I had it on the Allure, I said it tasted like Lunchable pizza sauce, and it wasn't bad, but this definitely tastes a lot more like tomato soup. Much better in my opinion. I don't know if it's on a per boat basis or they just mix things up, but I really like this. I think it definitely came a lot better than the last time we got it. Not as like fake tasting this time, so really appreciate that, Royal. Look at these, they look delicious. So this is the chicken curry. It reminds me of that Volcano Bay dish. They've got like a coconut curry that is super good. Hopefully that tastes great. The fish looks fantastic. It's got a little butter sauce down there, super buttery. I did taste the sauce. And then we have the prime rib over there. Also, the curry here does come with some Indian bread, he was saying. Looks like there's 2 different types here. Really looking forward to this. I'll let you guys know what we think. I'm currently trying this curry right now. This is super good. I love the flavor on this. Super flavorful. The chicken is super tender. This might be my favorite dish that I've had on Royal. I think it was a tikka masala last time. This is superb. Well, what do you think of everything? I'll give my first impressions. This was like dang near a 10 out of 10. Really liked it. The bread plus the curry and the whole system worked really well. Super flavorful. The fish was my second. I'd maybe give this maybe like a 7.5. It's kind of a basic white fish. When you get everything with it, it comes out pretty good. A little bit more fishy than I would like, especially for a white fish, which I feel like tends to be a little less fishy. But either way, still liked it, just not my favorite dish. And then the prime rib, I wasn't totally getting prime rib. It was okay, I'd maybe even like a 5 out of 10. Wasn't absolutely horrible, but it also wasn't very good. I just don't think that the meat quality was quite what I was expecting with the prime rib.
I think you summed it up really well. The biggest thing with the prime rib for me was it didn't feel like a prime rib. It kind of felt like a sirloin, or like they're doing a strip tonight. So it almost feels like we got like a piece of the strip with like the gravy smothered on top versus that like prime rib texture. Potatoes were really good though. The fish was pretty good, basic white fish, a little fishier than like both of us were expecting. And weirdly enough, I really liked his chicken dish. Typically I'm not into like that, and I said the same thing at Volcano Bay. I didn't want it at all, and I loved it. It was really good, and the naan bread or the pita, whatever came with it, was also really good. So it's nice being able to like try the meals here and not feeling like we wasted money when we don't like something, because now I've learned that maybe I like that chicken dish.
Finally up is our desserts. We have the peanut caramel bar here with a little bit of a compote, a little berry compote down there, and then we have a traditional key lime pie that Nicole got over there. So we're gonna try these out, let you guys know what we think. I believe we got this last time. I don't know if we got that, so.
I was gonna say, that sounds familiar, but it doesn't look familiar.
Yes, right?
I almost thought there was like chocolate on there last time, because I feel like we got it. Or maybe it was just like a similar version of it, but we got a version of that last time.
We definitely did. Something. It doesn't look the same, but we'll see. Let us know how this is.
It's good, but I wish it was cold. It's tart. It's like right there, you're salivating. Ooh, it's good, but I just wish it was colder.
Ooh. It is, yeah. You get hit tingly, very tart, good flavor, but yeah, I do wish it was a little bit more cold. It is a little bit like colder than room temperature, but I think it's gotta be like chilly, but it is a good flavor. Either way, I do like that. Let's go ahead and try out this peanut caramel bar. Let's try this thing out right here. It tastes like a peanut butter Rice Krispie treat. Lots of peanut butter. I don't know if we got this last time, but it tastes really good, and I feel like I would have remembered it. I like that a lot. The Rice Krispies are a little chewy, as if they might have been sitting around. I'm sure they prepare this well in advance, I would assume. But that has a lot of good flavor. If you like peanut butter, you will love this. It just tastes exactly like peanut butter Rice Krispies.
Well, that is good. Well, there's a lot more peanut butter in there than I thought, but like, we love peanut butter. That's very, very good. I like that a lot.
Well, there you go. 2 really good desserts tonight. And if I were to recommend, I would say, if it were my pick, I would pick the tomato soup, and then I would pick the curry that we got, that chicken curry, and then I would probably pick this over that. And the only reason I say that is because that's just not chilled. If that was chilled, it would be a pretty close race, but I love peanut butter too, so I think I'm just choosing this all day. I like the little berry compote at the bottom. Pretty nice meal today. Alrighty, now that we are all finished up, we're gonna go explore a little bit of the Royal Promenade as we are heading to our show. We are watching I think it's Utopia. It is an ice skating show, about 50 minutes. We have piano going on over at the Schooner Bar. There's guest services straight ahead, and then right here is that like floating bar that kind of just goes up and down. We have the Cafe Promenade. So a lot of this does feel pretty similar for the Oasis class ships. Over here, it looks like we have a little photo op with Utopia there. Here's a little car next to it. We do have some coffees included in our drink package, so we'll definitely try that out here in a little bit. The accessories over here as well. There is the iconic Sorrento's pizza. It is pizza for sure. That is exactly what it is. It's not bad. You know, it's open late, always a good option. You have the Bell and Barley over here. They had this on Allure as well. We got some big seashells here. More seating around the corner, the Solarium. So it looks like pretty much most of the strip up and down here through the promenade looks to be the same. I can really feel the waves right now. Holy cow, I am like swaying. So I am sorry if the video is wobbly. It is crazy just how much we are rocking right now. So there's Spotlight Karaoke over here, and I think this actually might be new as well. On the right-hand side, we We have a little bit of a, I don't think it's karaoke, but it looks like they have live music on this side. Well, this looks like fun. So yeah, they've got all the screens with all the words. Looks like everybody else can kind of like sing along. You got a stage up there, so if you have stage fright, you might not be loving that. I don't love karaoke. I don't feel like I can sing at all, so I'd rather not embarrass myself, but it is always fun to hang out there and kind of watch everybody else do it. Sometimes some people get up there and they just belt it out. Not me. I think I would hurt some ears. They also have a Royal Caribbean shop here. I don't know if we actually covered this at all last time. I don't know what all they had as far as merchandise. I feel like we couldn't find too much, but it looks like they have quite a bit of Utopia merch in here, which is kind of nice. Some long sleeves, some hats, some zip ups. So it's cool to see that they have like specific things for the actual ship itself. Looks like up there, we've got a little kind of like model of it. You have one of those like Starbucks style cups here. I don't think it's Starbucks branded though, from what I'm seeing. Got some backpacks, some long sleeves, $65 for that. So pretty expensive, but seems like it's kind of on par for what you might find at something like a theme park or something like that. Some of these like light mint green kind of colors here. So yeah, a lot of Utopia based things. I actually really like that. It means, it's kind of exclusive to being on the ship. You get kind of rights to buy this stuff. I don't know if you could buy it online. In that case, then I don't know how interesting it really is, but it's cool that it's all kind of branded on here. And yeah, you get a nice little selection, kind of these knockoff Stanleys, it even seems like down here if you want some of those. There's like a little bit of a gift set up there with the Oasis class milestones that they have hit there. So very, very cool. But I do actually like the merch here, just in general. I think it actually looks pretty nice. Keychains, things like that. So definitely pretty nice. I don't know what all the discounts include for being a platinum member. I think it's like either 10, 15, or 20% off merch, which is pretty nice. But at the end of the day, I don't know if I'm going to end up getting anything. It still is a little expensive overall. We have found Studio B as we are walking around and wobbling. I just watch people just like swaying left and right. It's crazy out here. Either way, we are over here. Let's go watch Utopia. I'll show you the little thing over here so you guys can see all of the information. Utopia is not a typo. It's an ice skating odyssey through an ideal perfection. Fantastic. Yeah, it's also early, so we got to get inside. I thought it says 9:30 in the app. Some good music so far, right?
It is good music so far. It's always nice when you recognize it.
I know, right?
In a world of pure imagination, take a look.
are walking around. Look what they are putting up here in the promenade. No way. Oh boy, a long day. Not many hours of sleep last night and running on fumes a little bit today. It's about 11:15 right now. I think we're actually going to get to bed, make sure that we can get up at a good hour. I don't want to be sleeping in until 10, 11, 12 tomorrow. If you did enjoy today's video, make sure to give it a thumbs up. If you want to see more of these cruise vlogs, and we also have another series on Allure of the Seas. Like I said, we do have another cruise coming up in January. I'll make more announcements about that maybe next month, but probably within a month or so. Either way, hopefully you guys had fun with us here today. We'll see you guys in the next video. Take care.